Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. The tragedy of life is what dies inside a man while he lives. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. Attack where he is unprepared. Sally forth when he does not expect you. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. Challenges in life can either enrich you or poison you. You are the one who decides. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. Irrational expectations are at the root of most human suffering. Sound intelligence promises victory in every battle. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. Life is 10% what you make it, and 90% how you take it. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. Imagination is the highest form of research. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. I care for no man on earth, and no man on earth cares for me. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. What you do is what matters, not what you think or say or plan. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. Success is defined in units of fun. It's all about being happy. Until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. If you dare nothing, then when the day is over, nothing is all you will have gained. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. Become braver, stronger, wiser, kinder, and you will become better. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Only dead fish go with the flow. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. A clown on a throne is still a clown. A king in rags is still a king. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. A life fueled by passions is like riding on the back of a dragon. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. Even if you are on the right track, but just sit there, you will still get run over. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. To be alone is to be different. To be different is to be alone. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. Next to trying and winning, the best thing is trying and failing. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. Where you are in a few months depends on what you do today. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. It is much easier to be brave if you do not know everything. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake.